Hey team, Jen here. I am coming to you at week 6. After this week, we only have 2 weeks left in the course, so by this point, we should be feeling pretty comfortable in the classroom, and I hope that is the case with you. I wanted to make a couple observations about the discussion board forums that I've been seeing lately. And also, I wanted to talk about the readings for this week on transcendentalism and what is due in week 6. So, as a reflective note this week, I want to talk about the importance of responding to the contributions that I make and that other students make in your own threads. Um, I noticed a lot of students last week and also the week before have really been more aggressive with asking questions in the forum. I know that I'm always trying to pose some critical questions that are designed to help discussion to move forward. I really would like to see more of you going back to your own threads or going back to threads in which you responded, even, and following up on any questions that myself or that your peers have posed for you as part of those threads. I like to see that discussions moving forward, that we aren't making these great observations and posing these great questions just for them to fall down dead. The forums is a great place for you to get ideas for your papers and for you to see the bigger picture in a way that will help you on the reading quizzes. So keep going back to the discussion forums. You can even go back as far as week 1 if you'd like, and keep the conversation going. I like to see that students are synthesizing the texts as we go. So, for example, here in week 6, when you write about the transcendentalist authors Emerson and Thoreau, if you could synthesize with readings from the past 5 weeks, maybe showing how Rowlandson's narrative, for example, has some currency in your reading of Thoreau, or something like that, showing similarities or honing in on differences between this week's readers and writers and the writers that we've read in the past. Here in week 6, I think synthesis is a very important characteristic of writing, showing that you're able to put texts in conversation with each other. So that's my tip for the forum. This week's reading, we really hone in on Emerson and Thoreau, two big name transcendentalist writers. And for the forum post this week, the first part, I ask that you use these writings and these writings alone to grapple with what transcendentalism is. Now, transcendentalism, it has a definition. You can find it in Wikipedia. It's easy. I don't want you to do that. Instead, I want you to pull out some of the complexities of transcendentalist thought, just purely and simply from your own raw reading of these texts. What does transcendentalism seem to be based on these readings? Try to understand it. Transcendentalism is a philosophical school, it's a way of thinking about the world. What's the sense that we get when we read Emerson and Thoreau about their unique way of understanding the world, of understanding life, of understanding the human experience? Can you put that in your own words without looking outside of the reading? So don't consult Wikipedia, don't consult your mother, don't consult me or anything or anyone, just the text. I want to know what seems to be this philosophy, this way of thinking. I don't care if you're wrong, but I want to know I want to know your thoughts about this. What do Emerson and Thoreau seem to value and also seem to discount in their writings? And do you agree with their ways of thinking, and or do you find any aspects of their ideas problematic? So that's what I want to get to the heart of in the forums today. You also, in addition to the forum, you have your week 6 reading quiz. The readings that are covered in this quiz are really just the readings from week 5 and week 6. So it's a good idea to go back to those forums and reread what students were writing. It's a good idea to go back and review the readings from those weeks. You are able to use your text in the reading quiz, but no other resources. The reading quiz does ask you questions that are related to your capacity for critical thinking and synthesis this week. And also, the reading quizzes help to prepare you for the response papers and for the writing that I'm asking you to do. So, very functional in that. So, here in week 6, I think pretty straightforward. We have 2 readings, we have a forum, we have a reading quiz. I really want to see some hot, engaged discussion happening in the forum, and I want to see you following up on your own thread at least, and probably other students' threads as well. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week 6, and I will see you here next time. Bye for now.